Hello everyone, it's your host, Get Good Fox, and it's time for some more V Rising. I did a little bit of preparation. I believe our next objective is to kind of get this, we need to upgrade the heart so that we can move towards completing the castle. The castle has to be upgraded to a full-scale castle. Right now it's more of a fort with wooden walls, but, one thing at a time. The first thing we're going to do is establish some new facilities that we got to make some room for it. So I'm going to go into build mode, and I'm just going to move these over here. I'll make them look prettier in a moment. Like I said, we gotta make a little bit of space. Since this thing is like an L desk, I kind of like the idea of it being tucked in the corner. And the reason we need to make space is because now that we have, these are the sawmills and these are the forges, the next thing we need is our tanneries. So if we go to production and refinement, we have it right here, a pair of tanneries. And the reason we have tanneries is because we defeated one of the bosses. And that means it's time to continue. And without the tanneries, we can't really get a reliable source of, leather. So that's exactly what we are going to do. So, let's go ahead and get our first tannery. Like so. And is there, okay, that fits nicely. Right there and there. And, I kind of want a chest. So, let me pull these out. And I want to build a treasure chest. Fundamentals, we'll just put one right here in front of it, and then I'll go ahead and put the rest of these back in here, split it in half, put them in, grab these, throw them over here, put these back in the chest. We definitely have a lot more work to do in terms of that. You can see over here, we got a good amount of copper. Got 111 copper, looking pretty good. But now that we have the tanneries, all of these are officially good for stuff. And I don't see any more. Okay, so let's get the leather, because that's actually the finished product. We're going to put the leather in here. And now what we're going to do is, let's put two of those full stacks in here, two of the full stacks in here, and then I guess, those aren't going to fit for anything, so we'll put the extra in here. And now these are going to start making leather. For every 16 leather, or for every 16 animal hides, you're going to get one leather. It can make other things too, like an empty canteen, and it can make pristine leather. So that is pretty good news. And the reason we need that is because we are going to upgrade the castle heart. The castle heart, when it upgrades, right now, as you can see, it's level 1. When we upgrade it, it is going to be able to claim more tiles. So these tiles over here, we can't claim them at the moment because I'm at 30 out of 30. In fact, let me get some blood essence and we can actually take a look at that. Grab some blood essence right here. And then we can grab some stone. Okay, and now I'll pretend as if I were to make more. I can't, though, because you can see right here, we are at 30 of 30. When we upgrade the castle heart, oh, excuse me, that's going to change. We will be able to, we'll be able to get more. As simple as that. So let's go ahead and just put these back here. And to upgrade the castle heart, we're going to need 12 copper ingots, and we're going to need 12 leather. Now, we've got the ingots, but we don't have the leather. We're getting there. In the meantime, let's build some other things that are important. So let me grab all of these, and then I'm going to grab all of our wood, and a little extra wood here. And that's because we are going to be building some additional weaponry. So, first up, let's build a brand new weapon that we don't have. So here is the hunter's crossbow. In fact, we need 6 leather. Let's go ahead and grab the leather then. Although, yes, we are trying to save leather in order to, upgrade the thingy. That's fine. We'll be okay. Actually, we can upgrade it right now. Let's do it. Priorities, right? Here we go. So now we've upgraded it to level 2, and let's go ahead and shove some more blood essence in there, because the battery, like, so before we could only have 2 stacks, now we can have a bunch of stacks, and you can see the big old bead of blood gets bigger, which is a pretty cool effect, gives you kind of like a visual idea of just how charged up it is. I like it. And I'm also just gonna throw these in here. This is a good place to store the blood for now. I'll make a more permanent treasure chest for it later on. Okay, the next upgrade, it needs greater blood essences. We don't have that. Glass, we don't have that. And iron ingot. So it's going to be a little while. But now what we can do is... Now what we can do is actually expand the castle. So let's go ahead and do that. This, and then we need stone. Where's stone? Right here. So what we're going to do is click this, and now we have up to 80 tiles. And that means, like I said, we now have access to all of this. So I might as well deconstruct these. Now, yeah, I can't just deconstruct the poles without them. You'd be like, oh, it's attached to something, you can't do it. Let's clear these out, might as well. And now we have like a more full-fledged castle. Oh my. Now, when certain things we don't get a full refund on, I've noticed, that includes the walls. I don't think we get a full refund on the walls, but it's like we get most of it back. It's not too big of a deal. Obviously, a 100% refund would be a little nicer, but it shouldn't be too hard to replace this. I will need some of the grass fiber, though, in order to finish the walls. But in fact, I don't even need to finish the walls per se. Like, it's not even like it's not even a vital task. But also let's claim this. Okay, so we unlocked mirrors. Okay, so yes, the next objective is complete a castle by laying down the floors and surrounding the castle walls to build a roof. That means we will need to upgrade. We will have to make some. This is a longer step. This one takes a lot more work to complete. Oh, I was looking for these. And what we need to do is, we'll just finish the walls. Like this is not necessary. I just kind of want to do it. What did I run out of? Ah, lumber. Like I said, because you cannot complete the castle with the wooden walls. The wooden walls are not sufficient for what we need. Okay, here's enough leather. We should be able to build some of the other items that I want to build. So let's go over here, and let's build a brand new item. This is the Hunter's Crossbow. And then over here, we can upgrade into better gear. So let's go ahead and let's get the axe and the mace. Make sure, like, because yeah, we are running out of planks. But I'm pretty sure we wound up creating some more. So let me take a look. Probably not enough, though. Looks like we are going to need a little more wood. In fact, we don't need that much, actually. Let me go chop down a tree or two, and we should be okay. That should allow us to finish the walls as well as the planks, because I do want to upgrade into the new weapons. Upgrading your weapons, it doesn't just give you better stats. You actually get a new weapon technique when you go from the bone weapons into the bronze weapons. And each of them has their own unique special technique on top of that. So let me go ahead and I'm just going to put just a little bit of wood in there. And let's see if we can use the rest of this on the wall. Oh, come on. I'm down. I just need like one. Wait, there we go. Okay, let me go claim my existing weapons. All right, so these are complete upgrades, so we don't even need these anymore. And what does it take to build the... okay, so I just need one plank. Here we go. One plank. And how much wood do I have? 50. How much do I need to make a wall? I need 80. All right, let's build this. So we get all of those building. While that's building, I'm going to chop one tree down so that we can actually finish the wall. And like I said, there's no purpose to it. It's just for completion's sake. Just to say that, oh, my castle has a complete wall. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so to continue, in order to build the actual castle, everything has to be stone, at least. Like, we can't have, like, it just has to be. Like, there's no way around it. Boom. So all of that is going to have to be upgraded to stone, which is why I'm saying, like, it isn't necessary, is what I'm saying. Now, these weapons are no longer needed, so let's go ahead and store them. Now, I don't want to get rid of them, though, because they do have a use. Just because we don't currently have a value for them, they have a value in the future, is the key. Now, what we need, let's sort all of these out. Compulsively count, compulsively count, compulsively count. And I'm just going to drop these back in. Put these over here. Put these over here. Let's just split up the wood. Split in half, throw these in here. Same with over here, we can just split these in half. Okay, we cleaned up our inventory. This is going to continue making all of that. But here's the deal. We need some important things. Very important things, actually. And the blood altar is the key. So the first thing we're going to need, we really need this. And that's because the devourer is really, really important for obtaining, it basically lets us salvage items. And we really need to do that. So I'm actually going to track Grayson, because Grayson allows us to build whetstones. We need whetstones in order to build the next crafting item. If we go to production and refinement, we really need to build a grinder. It needs planks, we know how to get that. It needs ingots, copper ingots, we know how to get that, but we need whetstones. Whetstones we've mainly been looting, but we could build whetstones if we get the right resources. And the reason I'm going to go for Grayson is because I often find Lydia by accident. Let's go ahead and read the description, though. Lydia, the Chaos Archer, an adept but undisciplined archer. She lets her arrows fly and trusts that fate knows where to take them, and it works. Lydia is a force of chaos that cannot be contained, and the Bandit King is happy to let her do as she likes, as long as it benefits him. Grayson, the Armorer, the working arm and logistical mastermind of the Bandit forces. Grayson is the backbone of their operation. As the quartermaster of a band of chaotic outlaws, murderers, and thieves, he's the stern voice of reason that keeps their gang well-fed and well-equipped. Okay, so that is going to be our goal. And it's okay that it's in the daytime, and the reason it's okay that it's in the daytime is because I have a feeling, so it looks like it's in this direction. Maybe I should teleport to there. The reason it's okay is because a lot of times the time it takes to travel to where you want to go, it'll probably be nighttime by the time we get there. I can't really tell how far away, like it just kind of gives you a general direction. But that's okay, because what we can do is I can just assume that it's farther away, because the more bosses we kill, the farther they seem to get. So I'm just going to use the Vampire Waygate over here. And that's going to let us teleport, because we don't have any, building materials on us, so we can go to any of these. So let's try, so this is the Bandit Copper Mine, it's Forgotten Cemetery. Like I said, we're able to kind of take a peek around here. The Trapper Camp? No. Infested Graveyards. Desecrated Graveyards. Yeah, I bet, let's take this one over here. And Bandit Armory, that's got to be it right there. Because he said he's an armorer, so it would make perfect sense. See, I didn't actually remember, even though I do have multiple save files, I did not actually remember if that was a good idea. And unfortunately, it's such a good idea that it's going to be daytime. That's not ideal. So what we need to do is burn a little bit of time. And we're going to burn a little time raiding his camp. And I'm going to show you all of our new weapon abilities. Because remember, like I said, now that we upgraded to bronze, you can see that. So this is the normal attack. And we all of them have a new special attack. Also, I didn't claim my crossbow. Darn it. I should have done that. All right, so here we go. I'm going to charge in. Whirlwind attack! I mean, if you've played, like, Diablo games before, then, like, you've definitely seen, a whole host of whirlwind-style techniques. And yes, unfortunately, we've got a lot of jerk butts. Now, I do recommend using these abilities. They are really, really good. So this chaos ability we have, it does have some interesting properties. And one of those interesting properties is that it burns people. I'm waiting for this to recharge so I can get, like, I need to, like, make sure our blood stays up. Okay, so here we go. Let's drink the blood. Very nice. Now we can restore our health. Basically, by raiding the camp until nighttime, you know, it lets us accomplish an objective. And plus, raiding these camps is actually not a bad idea. I do recommend it. If you're looking for new schematics and recipes, this is one of the ways you can do it. In addition to that, you could see, like, the loot right there. It says we can get whetstone and stone dust. Not sure what stone dust is good for, but whetstone? I mean, those are one of the items that we're looking for. But like I said, we would still want to be here anyways, because, like, you do get abilities from the bosses, and, you know, if we need a lot of whetstones, I would rather be able to produce them than, you know, be so reliant on random chance. I love how this little bit of shade works. I'm not gonna question it. Little bit of shade. Uh-oh. Ah! No, you don't. Okay, so as you can see, you get this awesome whirlwind move. It's really good at knocking out, you know, like, I mean, it does a lot of damage in general, but it's really good at knocking out groups of enemies. But it's okay to use it even against a single enemy. Like, it still does quite a bit of damage. It also lets you do damage and move at the same time, because, like, you can control yourself as you're doing the whirlwind move. So here we go. We just got the Hearth Palisades panel. That is a research item, so that is really awesome there. Let's try out the axes next. As soon as I raid all of this. Good. So now it is nighttime. Not getting a whole lot from some of these areas. Alright, so here comes the special attack of the axes. Charge into battle! Now, if you're wondering what even happened there, you might be like, well, what even happened? The answer is that the axes give you a battle charge, and then if you successfully hit somebody... Oh! If you successfully hit somebody, your attack speed goes up. Come on, just try and... Oh. Nah, we got plenty of blood. I'll read it in case that didn't make sense. Dash forward and strike the first enemy. It does 100% damage. Then enter a frenzy state that increases your movement speed and attack speed by 30% for, I think it says 8 seconds or 0.8 seconds. Basically, it makes you attack faster. It makes you like a furious berserker. Chop people up. Oh, treasure chest. There's another whetstone. Charge! There we go. Now that I've played this game a decent bit, because like I do have multiple save files, like I'm definitely getting the hang of the game and like the sense of movement and everything. Now you can see he's got this weird, like, burning energy stuff on him. That is from the chaos effect. I'll go ahead and refill my blood energy. And then I'll explode you. Okay, let's not waste too much time. Like I said, I do want to raid the camp and take everything that they've got, but I also don't want to waste too much of money. You know, there is more nighttime than daytime, which is always good. But, you know, we don't want to take it for granted. Want to make sure we're taking out the boss in time. So let's clean this area up a little bit. Although it looks like we're doing a pretty good job of raiding the area. Oh, he's canceled my counterattack. Oh, interesting. Not going to work. I can't resist. I just have to take all of their property. I want it. Okay, let's use the smasher next. The smasher has this power! Basically, like, do a somersault forward and then a ground slam. More stuff. I'll take all. All of it is mine. Smash! Innocent people! Smash! Smash! Oh, I didn't time it right. Using that as an execute's a great idea, especially against some of those annoying enemies. Yeah, see, like, we actually are getting an okay amount of whetstones, so, like, if you just needed the whetstones, like, right now to complete the objective, that it wouldn't be a bad idea. Okay, so what we need to do now is heal, and then we will continue on. I'm going to use the spear against the boss. The spear has really good single target damage. There we go. And he should be just over here. Face me! Oh, this guy's a little bit high level.
I've got the tool for the job.
I think we were expected to fight this guy at a with a little better gear. That's fine though. So what this guy likes to do is he's throwing all these little caltrop things, and what he wants to do is, like, ensnare us.
Hammer you out.
Which he can be pretty good at. I will. There we go.
Hammer you out.
So basically what he's trying to do is throw down these like little like traps on the ground, and then he wants to like drag us or push us. Fortunately, despite being a little undergeared, we've got the damage. Took him out.
How did I go down that easily?
I'll take it. And we also got a, I saw we got another armor pad. That was a book right there. So we just got the like, remember, the book is where we get extra technology. I don't know what we got, but we got something. And I'll take something. As you can see, though, you could definitely take out enemies that are stronger than you. As long, well, what is, like I said, if you're, like, got the hang of the game, you can definitely squish some people. I want to make sure I grab everything else that they've got here. And then, on the way back, like I said, I have been finding, like, since I do have 3 save files, I typically bump into Lydia on the way back. He's like, no, God, I'm innocent. Yes, the blood of innocence. Okay, What power did we get from him is another question. I think we got... I kind of don't want this counterattack anymore. I'm going to switch to the frost power. And I'm guessing we got this berserk ability, or we got the defensive Aegis ability. Not sure what we got from him. Either way, it's not what I'm looking for. What I really want is, there's a chaos power where we throw, like, chaos energy balls. And, like, the chaos powers, like I said, when you hit enemies, it ignites them with fire. And I do like it. So here are some books we just got. There's another book as well. And like I said, those books are really handy for unlocking new recipes, especially the armor-based ones, because like those are going to improve our gear score and make us stronger. Because in this game, one thing to know is that you do not level up by killing enemies. Like, you don't kill enemies and get EXP and stuff. Your leveling up, quote-unquote, is 100% based on your equipment. It's just a gear-based thing. So it's a, oh, here, we'll just get the... As you can see, the sword, very, very good against knocking out lighter enemies. I mean, it's a good way. It's good in general, but... The whirlwind attack, it's really, really disruptive against normal small guys. Also, this is also how you move the camera around. I don't know if I mentioned that in a previous episode, but I was having trouble navigating, and that's because you need to move your camera around in order to... Oh, we need this. This is sulfur. Now that we have the... I can't believe you're going to follow me all the way here. Fool! Weakling! So make sure you're getting, once you have copper, the copper mace, you can break through the sulfur. And I definitely recommend doing that because you will need sulfur in the future. Sulfur is really useful because not only does it build a new facility, the alchemy station, but... The alchemy station is going to be needed for making explosives, and that gigantic mass of copper that's inside the base, it is, yeah, we can't, we need it. Like, oh, I'm going the wrong way this entire time. Wow, how stinky is that? Okay. What I'm going to do is I am just going to jump cut back to base, or if I bump into Lydia, either way, one way or the other, that is what we are going to do. And we are making it, oh, hopefully without burning. Oh, man. Okay. What we need to do now is, step one, sort our stuff. And we are going to begin, we're going to use this as a storage for blood at the moment. Put this in here, that in there. Oh, let's unlock our new technology. That's something we should do right now. So we've got the hearth wall panels, okay. Merciless Night Stalker leggings, okay. And I thought there was a third book. Okay, Merciless Night Stalker vest. Okay, that's a duplicate. The book is still useful though. But one thing we're going to need to do, let's go ahead and track Lydia. That's going to be our next objective. But what we also want to do is see if we can make any upgrades real quick. So let's compulsively count and sort our stuff out. Like so. And all of this stuff, we want to go ahead and just start making our sulfur. So we put the sulfur ore in. And, oh, we don't have the recipe yet. Okay, that's fine. I already know where to get the recipe to. Let's go ahead and cut this over, put that in there, that goes in there. Bones, I'll just put the bones in here. It's not that big a deal. Not a big deal at all. Over here, we can put those in there, just keep everything, just gotta keep everything rolling. You can all go in here. Okay, so, actually, I do want to do something with these rats. I want to make sure that we're making more healing items, so let me get half of the bones. Let me get some grass. Or plant fiber, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go ahead and make some more of these healing items. The healing items are nice, if you get a really high quality blood, then the healing items are a nice way to avoid changing your blood to something crap. And next thing we're going to do is we're going to claim this weapon that I forgot. So now we have the crossbow. We also need to make a fishing pole. But we need to upgrade our armor. So now that we have access to a reliable source of leather, let's go ahead and get that done. 50 leather, oh yeah, plenty of leather. And you also need coarse thread, which I believe you're able to manufacture coarse thread later on, but I think you need a loom. And we don't have a loom, so instead, we have to loot it from killing, like, bandits and stuff. It doesn't matter, though, because we've got plenty of leather and plenty of thread in order to make everything, so while that's going, let's just put this stuff away. And I would like to make a fishing pole if possible. We'll see if I can do it. What do I need for the fishing pole? Copper and planks? Okay, let's see if we have enough planks. I don't know if I have enough planks. 4? Oh my god, that might be just enough. That might be literally just enough to afford it. Yes! Oh, wow, okay, we need to make sure we get some more metal, but, like, that is looking pretty good. Oh, we also need to see if we can build the grinders. I want to put some of this stuff away for now, though. Although I might need it, but, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Compulsively count. Alright, let's see how our gear is looking. They're almost done. Okay, let's get our equipment. Now we need to equip them. Oh, I'm about to say, why am I'm confused. I'm like, why am I lower level? But then I realize I don't have my weapon equipped. Okay, now we're 27. That's much better. I'm like, wait a second. You can't make me go downwards. That's not how it works. Okay, another thing, here's something we need to do. I'm getting really tired of it. It's like, we gotta, like... Where is it? Production, storage. I want to build a big stash. Oh, we're in a blood moon. Okay, we should take advantage of the blood moon. During the blood moon, we're stronger. It says right here, boost the effects of your current blood type by 20% and increase your movement speed. So it's like, you know, we're stronger during a blood moon. We should do something during the blood moon. So we're gonna go look for Lydia. I'm pretty sure Lydia is, like I said, or somewhere in that area. So what we're gonna do is take this. Like, it's funny that the blood moon's actually a good thing now. Like, normally it's like, oh no, the blood moon is cursed. And you're like, yes, excellent. The blood moon is cursed. Wah, So we're going to take this portal. Right here. And I'm just going to take it right over there. Because I'm pretty sure Lydia is somewhere. I always run into her by accident while I am searching for someone else. Come on, give me a hint. Where is she? Oh, is she seriously, like, right in here? Now that I have 2 projectile attacks, this is going to be a lot easier. I feel like she's not in here. I feel like you're lying to me, game. Ow. The ice magic is cool because it does freeze people. Guess we'll just take all this while we're here. I mean, why not? Over in that direction. What direction is that? Over here? Bandit copper mine? Bandit camp? Where could she be hiding? Oh, here's a golden treasure chest. Awesome. we get another book, Alchemy Lab Flooring. I don't think I have that on any of mine. Very nice. Oh. Nah, that's fine. We can still pick up items in wolf form, though I will need to smash that barrel. You never know what's in them. You might as well smash every single one of them. So is she really this way? I don't remember going in this direction, though. What direction are you telling me, game? I've never had to track down the Chaos Archer, like, manually. Every single time I fought her, I just randomly bump into her. Maybe it's in her name. She's the Chaos Archer, so who knows? Maybe she wanders around like a maniac. It can't be this location here. This is the Forgotten Cemetery. But yes, during a blood moon, this is when you should be trying to take out any major enemies. Or you should at least do some kind of a hunt. Like, you should do something combat related. Yeah, I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm going around this large encampment, but like I said, I've never had to actually track her down by blood scent. Oh, okay. A completely different direction now. Where are you leading me? Come on, show me the scent. That way. Is she in here? What is this? A bandit camp? Show me the path. There's no way she's here. Oh, another thing that's cool about the frost ability is that the frost ability has multiple charges, so you can, like, throw multiple attacks out. Like, I'm trashing everything in the attempt to find her, and yet we're getting everything but her. Also, if you throw two of them, it freezes them solid. And they stay frozen until you hit them, so you can use it as a way to kind of, like, buy yourself some time. Like, you could freeze them and then, oh, we just got another recipe item unlocked. That's why it's so great to actually, like, take a moment to raid these camps and whatnot. Like, if you wanted to get schematics, like, you definitely could just, like, farm the camps for schematics. Where are you, Lydia? I will find you. And then I will, like, get that stupid recipe that I really, really need from you. Because, like, gosh darn it, I need the Devourer. The Devourer would be really, really handy. Like, where our inventory is just getting owned. And the Devourer is going to solve our inventory problems. I don't know. I swear I do not remember her being over here. It's so weird, like, the tracking system is just saying, go here, go there, go everywhere. Wait, is that her right there? There she is. Oh, does she wander around? Have at you!
Nice. Well, see you, baby.
Oh, let me use the, okay, archer battles! Now, when you shoot arrows, you do have to stand still. Oh god, she hit me with one of them. So when she hits me, we're setting each other on fire. That's a hit still. Show yourself. Not gonna help you. Oh god! Got a little greedy there. Archer battles! Return fire! There you are.
Think I'll
Ho ho! I am the greater archer. The bow is pretty fun, especially when you get the bow, because like there is a bone bow, but the bombardment ability from this one, it is pretty fun. I do enjoy it. Okay, good. Also, when they die, they like detonate or something, and that gives you a bunch of free resources if they detonate near something. It's not something I actually play around or anything, but it's a nice little bonus. Kind of makes, like, you know, possibly defeating the boss a little more epic since you get, like, a bunch of extra resources. Like, look at that. We got 428 wood. Like, I think we needed wood. We need to throw some, get some planks. Well, we got a little bit of blood moon time, so let me go ahead and get in here. You'll see, it hits pretty hard, too. Like, do not underestimate. Attack! And the only disadvantage is, like I said, you do have to stand still when you're shooting. But that's perfectly fine. I still think it's a really fun weapon. Is that another gold treasure chest? What? I've never found like 2 of them just like that. I guess I've never wandered around this much all at once either. Give me your property. It is now my property. Okay. Well, more fools to destroy. Ambush! Fools! Like I said, the crossbow is... At first, I did not like it. I admit. I didn't like the fact that I had to stand still to shoot it because you might think that reloading animation is something that you can, like... I skip the reloading animation by... reloading first and then shooting? No. When you attack, it goes... That's when it goes through the reloading animation. Like, you cannot load the crossbow ahead of time. That's just, like... I guess that's just part of what balances it. Like, that's what causes you to stand still. And, like I said, I thought it was kind of annoying, but then eventually I just kind of got used to it. It wasn't like... And it was absolutely... Especially if you hunt during the daytime. Highly recommend the crossbow if you're hunting during the daytime because... You know, sometimes you just gotta stay inside a small amount of shade just to prevent yourself from, like, exploding into flames. And, well, what do you know? You know what's really good for that is being able to attack at a distance. Like, overall, like that. What is this place here? Oh, this is the logging camp. That's right. I was like, I don't remember a little pathway that cut through the water. And then I was like, okay, never mind, I do. I do remember a pathway. Oh, they're being invaded by the undead. I'm gonna grab those items real quick. Yeah, so the enemy factions, they do fight each other. You absolutely can take advantage of that. In fact, you can actually find boss enemies of different factions fighting each other. I got a comment saying that they had a bandit boss, I think it was actually Lydia, who was in combat with an undead boss, and he just swooped in and started beating them both up, and then just claimed both of their V-Bloods, just like that. And it wasn't even like a thing. It wasn't even like that big of a deal. So I'm like, you know what? That is pretty cool. Like, I definitely enjoy that. Looks like we had a bandit camp right here. Almost daytime. Let's just, like, sack the camp real quick. God, when you just unload all of your abilities, like, the damage is pretty wild. Just, like, spam every single ability all at once. Okay, I guess I already rated that one. I think, emphasis on I think, that the camps, I think they respawn their goods at the end of each day. Snowflower. That's different. I don't recognize that one. Oh, let's grab this sulfur while we're here. like I said, we're gonna need like about 12. I think we need 12 refined sulfur in order to build the chemistry lab. And although we don't have the schematics for the chemistry lab, I think that's actually like the next thing we're getting. So like we want to make sure we're getting that ahead of time. And the chemistry lab allows us to build a few things, including explosives that are going to allow us to clear that massive chunk of copper. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's this big chunk of copper over here. If I try to like take it out, it says requires explosives. Not even this thing works on it. That's basically it right there. Okay, let's start sorting. Also, let's get, we're going to need planks of wood. Let's get that going right now. Planks of wood. Over here, we need copper. Even though we can't smelt them just yet, that's fine. Let me just get them going. Looks like we don't have any of that, but we do have hearts. So let's put the hearts in here. Let's go ahead and unlock some research. So we have the Merciless Night Stalker boots. That's actually the upgrade to these here. Like, you can't just upgrade those. You do need to find the research for them. But what we need to do next is build the Devourer. Here it is. The Devourer needs 12 planks and 6 copper ingots. So we definitely have the ingots. There's no doubt about that. Do we have the wood is the big question. I don't know if we're going to have the wood, so let me go chop a tree down or two. Normally, I would jump through a little bit of this, but, like, I got work really soon, and, like, I still got to brush my teeth and change my clothes, so, like, I don't want to, like, underestimate how much time I physically have. Yeah, it's like, I try to record even on the days I have work. Sometimes it gets really, really hectic, though, and I'm just simply not capable of doing it. And, but this is one of those times, I feel okay, so I won't record an episode if I just feel like crap, because, like, some jobs, if you don't feel very good, you can still do it. Oh, YouTube, I don't recommend it. I do not recommend attempting to make entertainment videos when you are not, if you're not feeling awesome, then, like, you can probably still squeeze through it, but if you just don't feel good, you just feel bad, I do not recommend it. I do not recommend pushing through it. Like, you will make some super stinky doo-doo content. It will not be pretty. Let's put these in here. Okay, let me see. We need to make the Devourer. Let me check how much. We got 5 planks. 5 planks. That brings us up to 12. How much do we need? We only need 2 more. One of these. One of those. Okay, let's build the Devourer. I think he'll fit right there. He's backwards. There we go. Now let's just get him nice and in place. So here's the Devourer. The Devourer is, I guess he kind of looks like a mimic chest, you could say. And what the Devourer does is lets us put stuff inside of him. And he junks it. He basically scraps, puts, like, come on. I don't want, trying to, like, not have any, oh, come on, UI. But I'll put it right here. There we go. No one will notice it. Okay, that's like a good screenshot. I'm going to put because the Devourer is going to be the screenshot. Let me show you how it works. So everything we don't need, so all of these items right here, and these books were duplicates. I'll double check real quick. These hammers, we don't need those. Okay, all of those can go in here. So first, actually, let me double check my research. Okay, we're good. So everything we don't need. So bam, 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 bam. All of this stuff here gets put in there, and yeah, he's going to turn them down. It's going to turn them down into, like, basic items. And like I said, that is going to clean up our inventory like crazy. Another thing that's going to clean up our inventory is storage. One of these things here, but we need more planks. Let me see how the planks are coming along. Oh, good. The planks are coming along. We do need metal for this, but it's worth it. Like, I want the storage. So let's just put it right here. This is a big stash. We got this from one of the bosses, so I'm just going to take all. And let's throw some more into the Devourer sort. We don't need the gloves. This is the old crossbow. You know, we looted this one, so we're just going to throw all of those in there. And it's just going to keep smashing them up. And let's throw... That is going to stay. Some of this stuff I don't... I know it's going to be useful later on. So, like, I don't want to throw everything in there. Take all... There we go. Oh, so we have, let me hang on to the paper, because we can unlock more recipes with pure paper. Sort. Like, look at this. It's beautiful. So let's throw some more in here. And let me see, can we make another one? We sure can. We need 6. So let's build another one. And like I said, we can reposition them later. That part's not too important. Let's just throw all of this in here. Sort. And now these, we can reposition these somewhere else if need be. Like if I want to use them for something else. One of them I know exactly what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put it over here because that's where the grinder is going to go. And I guess this one can be the blood box. This one, I don't know what to do with it. And it's not that big of a deal. We can just recycle it. So we'll turn this into the blood box. Admittedly, that's still a lot of blood, so this might overrun its capacity. No, it's not too bad, actually. Sort. Okay, so let's get the stuff out of the... Actually, no, let's put these here. Just like that. All right, so here, the Devourer is done, and as you can see, we got 9 planks, pretty good. 35 silver coins. Silver actually harms us. Silver is, you know, vampires are, can be, like, defeated with silver, so, like, we have to keep that in storage. Once I equip it on me, I'm gonna start taking, like, damage. Like, I'm taking damage constantly from holding onto the silver, but the silver is still useful. We just need to make sure that we're not physically carrying it. Now, I need the stones. Stone dust, stone blocks, because I already know what the grinder does, so also grave dust. These are going to go in here because that's what the grinder is for. In addition to that, remember, we scrapped the book, and the book gave us 10 paper, and we have 100 here, so we can now discover 2 random technologies. So here's the first one. We got the silver resistance brew, which I guess helps us carry, like, silver coins. And then we just got the merciless copper spear. So that is the upgrade to the spear. Let's see what is required to actually make that upgrade. We would need 2 crude emeralds, and we need a lot of whetstones. Okay, I don't want to make that right now because we need the whetstones. What do I need for the grinder is the next question. Oh, we can make one right now. Okay, that's too close. So you need to come forward a little bit. All right, so here's where the grinder is going to go. Right there. And then you can go right in front of it. Okay, so the grinder is, you know, similar to the other refinement devices. What we do is we throw stone. And the stone is going to become stone brick and stone dust. We really, really need stone right now because, remember, our long-term objective is that we need to upgrade our castle. But the castle has to be built at least out of stone. I don't know if you can build it eventually out of metal, but it has to at least be stone. We cannot build the roof without it. So let's go ahead and sort some of this stuff out. And put some of these into refinement. So the wood can go here. That's a special type of wood. It belongs with the rest of it. Throw that in there. Let's go ahead and transfer these over. Put them in here. I don't know what the sawdust is for, but I don't know. We've got sawdust, I guess. The copper goes in here. We've still got 49 copper, which is good. All right, I would like to build a second grinder. Okay, we actually have, we have enough to build two. I like to have at least 2, because, like, some of them, they honestly do take a little while. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if it'll fit side by side, but we can try. They don't have to be side by side. We could temporarily put them here. Just like that. And then we could put this here. And now what we can do is... we'll just split these up. Oops. Oh my god. Sort. Here we go. Split it up. Split it up. Split it up. And then these ones can go in here. Like, you don't have to be that exact, but, like, it drives me nuts if they're not exact. Okay, I will show you the basics of how we are going to start building the castle. Also, let's get the next... okay, we've got a lot of them. Clive the Firestarter is important because that's actually where we get the alchemy table, and therefore the minor explosive box. Let me see. We should have all of our stone at the moment, but we need specifically these right here. These are stone... what are these called? Stone bricks? We need a lot of them, though. Like, not a small number. We need a humongous quantity. Yeah, like, this is barely enough. This is barely enough to make any. So what we're gonna do is go to castle, floors. We're gonna do basic flooring. There is specialized flooring, which is actually how you create designated facility areas. But for the beginning, I'm just gonna make basic flooring. This would be like examples of workshop flooring. This is workshop flooring. There's alchemy flooring. There's different kinds of floor. You can actually see which ones each thing needs. Like, this needs a workshop floor. This needs a forge floor. This needs a tailor's floor. So, you know, like, you get the idea. There's, like, different ones. Anyways, so let's start building the flooring. So the flooring needs 4 blood essence. That's not too bad. We actually have a decent amount of blood essence now because you get it from just killing living beings. The problem, though, is that we need a lot of stone. 4 stones per flooring. So 1, 2, and that's it. That's all we can build. We need... and so we have to completely build the floor, and the floor has to surround the castle. But in addition to that... we also have to upgrade the walls. And if you want to see what the walls are going to cost, so here are the actual castle walls. The reinforced walls, they're going to cost 10 stone each. So, yes, we are going to have to feed a lot of stone into here. Like, you know, I mean, it's grinding them. It's getting the job done. But it's going to take so much. We're going to need a lot of stone. And I'm going to do some of that off screen. I am going to, you know, just, you know, farm maybe... a few thousand, like maybe 2,000 stone, and just throw it in there and just get it going. Because otherwise, you know, it's gonna be... I don't think anybody wants to watch me, like, farm stone all day and all night. But I think you get the idea. Once we get this done, let's go ahead and sort this out. Also, I should show you the whetstone recipe. So if you want to build whetstones, this is the recipe right here. It takes 1 part copper ingot and 12 parts... stone dust. And that's how you get 1 whetstone. You will need whetstones in order to upgrade some of your weapons as well. Like the merciless spear requires multiple whetstones, but in the beginning, make sure that you reserve your whetstones for these grinders so that you can actually, you know, make progress. Oh, and I got some rocks here. Let me throw those in, might as well. And the excess paper can go... oh. Can go in there. Also, I'm pretty sure we got a new ability from Lydia. Oh, yes, we got the chaos. Okay, I like this one. This one here throws a pair of these giant chaos balls, and those chaos balls, they actually do, like, they do respectable damage, and then they set them on fire with, like, chaos burnination, or, you know, I don't know, whatever you want to call that. Wacky chaos stuff. Anyways, I think that'll about do it for today's episode. Let's take a look at what my guy looks like. Looking pretty cool, I think we can all agree. Got that, like, crazy crossbow that fires the barrage. And, yeah, overall, definitely think the game is pretty cool. Viewership is kind of like, like it seems like the audience isn't as into it as I am. That's fine though. Like I'm hoping that what I showed you helped find some people a cool game to play that maybe they would have overlooked. And, if the viewership drops off, don't worry. I'll find some other games. And if there's an update, maybe I will come back and revisit it. At the end of the day, though, like, I do make my living off of YouTube. So, like, I have to try and keep finding stuff that people do want to watch because views are how I put food on the table, as well as Twitch. If you want to support the Fox Republic, remember, you can find me on Twitch because watching my content both on YouTube and on Twitch helps an absolute ton. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Like the video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future V Rising content, maybe, possibly, like especially if there's an update. But yes, I may still continue playing it on Twitch because the Twitch audience seems to be a bit more into it than the YouTube audience. So if you want to see more V Rising content, then yeah, make sure you're following me on Twitch. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.